Hi everyone, so I know it's been absolutely ages since I've done a review or I've even done a video, so I'm going to try my best to do them a little bit more often. I want to do a few more talks on skincare, just general skincare. I always have people asking me, what do I use on my skin, how do I get it so smooth, etc, etc. So I wouldn't mind if a few of you have any particular topics you'd like me to cover, then if you could post up, let me know. You've also got my blog that you can post up any questions that you might have. It's www.lovebeautyskin.co.uk. I use a full range of skincare products. Mostly they are medical ones that I use, or cosmeceutical ones, for those of you that are familiar with that term. And I do use a few high street ones as well, so I can recommend products that you can use yourself, and I can share with you what I use. I'm not saying I'm an expert and I can tell you all the answers, but I've tried a few things and I know what works for my skin. So yeah, I'll start off with my favourite product that has made the most difference to my skin at the moment, and that is the ZO Retamax. It's a vitamin A product. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with the vitamin A. It's absolutely fantastic. Any of you that have any kinds of blemishes on your skin, if you have marks from spots, if you have areas where you've got slight pitting on your skin, maybe you've had spots previously, if any of you have breakouts, if you have spots, if you've got wrinkles, if you're concerned about anti-aging, if you've got pigmentation on your skin, this is the product to use. I hope you can see that there. I know it's a little bit blurry. This is by the brand ZO, by Dr. Zein Obagi. Zein Obagi is a fabulous, fabulous brand. He's the guy that made the Obagi products. They're not cheap, but I think this is something that I will always use. This is vitamin A, and it's a 1% vitamin A. And what this helps to do is basically get rid of all your dead skin cells. It smooths the skin. So it's like a cream. I'll try and show you here a little bit, if you can see that there. So it's like a cream, a little bit of a funny yellowy colour. Feels a little bit like sticky, I don't know if you can see that there. But anyway, this is something that you would use at night. I tend to apply it all over my skin. I do miss the eye area out because it does tend to migrate and move in. And I would probably recommend just leaving a little gap around the corners of your mouth as well. Again, because it migrates and you don't want to get really dry, cracked lips. I use this about twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And this has been absolutely fantastic. It's been very good for little marks that I have. I have got makeup on now, even though some of you are probably thinking that my skin's perfect and I have no issues, no problems. But I do have just a few marks left on my skin from previous spots. So you know what it's like with dark skin. You have a spot, it goes away, and then it leaves you with a big brown mark on your skin. So I've been using this for probably about maybe 4 months now. And when you use it at first, you use it twice for the first week. This is what I normally recommend to my customers. So maybe you'd use it on a Tuesday, then maybe Friday. After that, if you wait about 3 to 4 days, you'll probably find that's when your skin will start shedding. And when I say shedding, I mean you'll have little flaky bits of skin. It will start exfoliating off. So generally your skin will just look really, really dry. Now it's not a bad thing, and it can be a bit embarrassing having little bits of flakiness. But after you've been using it for about a month, it is much better. And I've just noticed my skin looks really, really smooth. The pigmentation's got better. The marks don't look as bright. And my skin's a lot more even as well, as you can see. I've actually only got blusher. This is on my skin, not my brows. Of course, I've penciled those in. But I've got Maybelline Fit Me foundation on and blusher. So I've got no concealer on, I've got no primer on or anything like that at all. And the Maybelline Fit Me foundation is quite thin, so I'm not actually covering that much at the moment. But for those of you that have got blemishes, as I said before, you want to get rid of them. It is a little bit expensive. It costs me, it's £80.50 for the product, but this will probably last you a good year, in all honesty. It's something you're only going to use a few times a week. You can build it up to use 3 to 4 times a week, but you do have to push through it. This is really good for stimulating your skin cells, and basically you get all your nice new fresh skin cells coming through, and that will take a good month until you start to see a difference. Definitely recommend it. Those of you that have used maybe the tretinoin before from his other previous company, Obagi, will notice that the downtime is quite a lot. You do tend to get quite red and quite sore. This one by ZO, the Retamax, is brilliant. You don't get all the downtime, you don't get lots of redness. As I said, it is the flaking, but you will get used to it. So I hope this has encouraged some of you to start using vitamin A. Those of you that are concerned with anti-aging as well, it's also very good at smoothing any fine lines and wrinkles. So give it a go. It is mainly sold in skin clinics because it is a cosmeceutical range, which basically means it's got more active ingredients in. So have a look on the internet, see if you can find somewhere that does this. It's definitely worth investing in. And I'm glad I started using it because I now have much more improved, better skin, if that makes sense. So yeah, any questions you have on the product, please leave me a message below or post up on my blog. And I'm hoping to do more skincare tips, recommendations in a bit more depth. I'm a qualified therapist and skincare specialist, so any questions, guys, feel free, post up. Speak to you soon. Bye.